I'd like to welcome you once again to the Traveling Investor 2-minute quick update. Today our topic of discussion is going to be the $2 trillion stimulus package. It is Wednesday, March 26th. Friday, 5 days ago, there was a lot of optimism that we were going to quickly pass this stimulus deal. By Sunday, there were some controversies, disagreements between Republicans and Democrats, predominantly objections on the part of Democrats to some of the details that is contained within this particular stimulus package. Yesterday, late last night, there were strong indications that those objections had largely been resolved and that we were going to see a quick passage through the Senate and potentially a quick passage to the House of Representatives to get that money into the marketplace. Within the last few hours, things have changed once again. There apparently is, the way the language is set up in this $2 trillion package, a sort of a loophole where individuals who go on unemployment potentially could be making upwards of twice as much money being unemployed than they would be being employed, and Republicans have objected to that. They feel as though that would not encourage those individuals to re-enter the marketplace. If you're someone making minimum wage, in some locations, between what the state would give you and what the federal government would give you, you could be making 22, 23 bucks an hour effectively. And so why would you want to go back to work and take a significant pay cut? So from the Democrat standpoint, there is a question by Republicans as to whether the Democrats intentionally included this language in the final draft. They're calling it a drafting error right now, Republicans are. Democrats, particularly Bernie Sanders, has objected to the fact that Republicans want to redraft that portion to ensure that people only qualify for 100% of their income up to the additional $600 over the state benefits that the package is offering. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully we can get this thing done. Largely, we know what's in the package right now. It doesn't appear as though there's an awful lot left to be negotiated in that package. The main sticking point right now has to do with the unemployment benefits, whether someone should be able to draw greater unemployment benefits per week and per month and effectively per hour than they would have gotten paid if they were working. Gives them an incentive over the next 4 months, the duration of this unemployment deal in this $2 trillion stimulus package. It gives them an incentive not to go back to work when they can find work if they're making more money sitting at home. So you can understand the Republicans' concerns. For the Democrats, of course, in Sunday, when this thing kind of fell apart for the first time, one of the things that Democrats wanted in that package was a requirement for anyone who took bailout funds, big businesses, small businesses that took bailout funds, to be stuck with a minimum $15 per hour minimum wage. And that's something that Democrats have tried to get through before. They haven't been able to get it through before, and now they were attempting to use the coronavirus stimulus package to enforce ideological political agenda that they have. So Republicans, not interested in it. Not surprised Republicans are not interested in it. Democrats at this point, with the language in there, it kind of advances that idea of a minimum wage, a higher minimum wage. Bernie Sanders has recently spoken up on it. Of course, he wants a higher minimum wage. That's been a part of his ideology and his promise to the American people for a long time. We'll see what happens. The ball has moved back into the Republicans' court. It had been the Democrats who had been holding up this package. Now it's kind of the Republicans potentially who may hold up the package because they don't like this, what they're terming drafting error. There's some indication from Republicans or some suspicion that they voiced that the Democrats may have done this intentionally, that they sort of knew what they were doing when they were drafting it, and it was they're trying to pull a quick one in terms of advocating greater, higher wage standards for low-income earners. And depending upon where you are, you may agree with the Democrats or the Republicans on this particular topic. Really, we would like to get this money into the market. We'll see how the stock market responds over the next couple of days. There's not necessarily a great deal of uncertainty with regards to what's going to be in this bill. It's kind of this last little sticking point that they're dealing with. So hopefully they should get it done. I don't imagine the stock market is going to respond too adversely, although after a couple of good days of gains, it's possible that we may see it retrace itself a little bit, natively retrace itself a little bit. And it's not good news that, you know, we've been waiting for this for a while, and it's been imminent for a while. We've been on the 5-yard line, we've been on the 1-yard line, now we're on the 6-inch line, and we just can't get the thing across the goal line. So anticipate this is going to get done in the next few days. Hopefully not too much volatility in the market in between now and then. But it looks like it's going to get done. And once again, please just realize that this too will pass, and that money hopefully is on its way, and we can just maintain hope that coronavirus is going to start to turn the corner, and that we can get life back to normal. So once again, it's 2 Minute Investor. Have a good one.